Clarizen believes in enabling you to get 360-degree visibility into your items, whether it's projects, cases, or people on your team. That's why you have the ability to create graphical reports on the fly in almost any module. This means that you can now build shareable dashboards and configurable charts all across the system, giving you a high-level overview of any data with any criteria. In fact, you can build different views with different filters to visually slice and dice your data in any way you want. Let's take a look at a couple of our charting options by going into the Projects module and taking a look at our 2014 to 2015 Roadmap dashboard. This dashboard view allows you to see all the projects under the 2014 to 2015 Roadmap portfolio on a starburst chart, which allows you to quickly consume the data of your ongoing projects and get a visual overview of their standings. This view is pre-filtered to include only projects within the 2014 to 2015 Roadmap portfolio and can be further filtered as needed on the fly. This particular chart displays the due date on the x-axis and the project type on the y, and the bubble color indicates the state. You can get more details on each item by hovering over the bubble itself and drill down each individual project by clicking on the name. For projects that are grouped together, simply click on the bubbles to get a breakdown of each particular item. You even have the ability to get detailed information for each segment in the chart simply by clicking on it. To view all the items in a grid rather than a chart, you can quickly change the display type by accessing the grid. Changes made on the fly, such as the display option, will not be saved to the view unless you choose to do so. Let's take a look at how to create such a chart by clicking on the view name and then selecting Edit. You'll notice the Import View Customizations pop-up asking whether you'd like to import view changes. This pop-up appears because of the on-the-fly change made to the display option. Because we don't want this as the default for this view, simply click Ignore. Now, let's take a look at the chart options. For starters, you will notice that there are currently 3 chart types: bar, pie, and starburst. Additional chart types, such as bubble and scatter, will be added over the next few months. In this case, the starburst chart is selected, and it allows you to enter the name and the parameter details. For the x-axis, once the due date is selected, you can choose how to group the dates by quarter, month, or week. For the y-axis, the project type pick list was selected. Lastly, the color parameter is set to state. You'll notice that you have the ability to define whether you'd like to group items with the same color together. Selecting this checkbox will group together items that overlap and give you a much clearer, uncluttered view of your chart. When printing a chart that has grouped items, the items will no longer be grouped, and you will have the ability to drag and drop each item into an appropriate location. Now, let's take a look at the bar and pie charts by going into the Requests module and selecting the Chart view. The bar chart in the view displays all requests by state, while the pie chart shows all requests by type. Just like in the starburst chart, clicking on any one of the bars or pie segments will allow you to view detailed information about the relevant requests. There are a variety of ways to share these dashboard views with your stakeholders, both internal and external. For starters, you can choose to print the charts or export them as a PDF file, either to be sent by email or downloaded directly to your computer. For real-time visibility into dashboards, you can share the view either by email or by embedding it into your company's website or portal. For example, if you want to share all the requests opened by a particular customer, simply filter out the requests for the specific customer, for example, Globex. Now, click on the view name and select Share. In this case, let's share a read-only view by email with the main contact at Globex. Clicking on this link will allow the customer contact to view a real-time, up-to-date status of their opened requests, both by state and by type, at any time and any place, giving them full transparency and visibility into their submitted cases. To learn more about Clarizen, be sure to check out the other tutorials available in our training center and our Wiki help site. We also highly recommend signing up for one of our daily live beginner or advanced webinars, where one of our Clarizen experts can answer any of your questions. If you haven't tried out Clarizen yet, be sure to do so with our free 30-day trial. Thanks for your interest in Clarizen. See you back soon.